Then you toss in some nice fresh ore. That sounds gross. What's up, dudes and dudes of the internet? My name's Scythe, and we are back here with some more Zelda Breath of the Wild. And check this out. I've been meaning to, for quite some time, come over here to... Is this Lake Hylia? Yeah, Lake Hylia. And look at this. This guy just shows up.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Okay, Mifa, thank you. This guy just shows up in the middle of, like, the day. Like it's morning, so I guess we could technically just farm this guy. Did I hit him? No, I didn't. I think technically we could just farm this guy by coming here every single morning over and over again, right? So that's pretty cool, dude. Kinda useful. Did that hit him? Seriously? None of these are hitting. I mean, he's pretty close by, dude. Like, it should, at least one of them should hit him. Oh, great. He's going to end up getting ready to attack my face. There we go. So we ended up getting something off of him, right? Where did it break off to? It's onto the bridge. Okay, perfect. So let's let him escape. Come to think of it, can we take a picture of him? Yes, we can. Which means I didn't get a picture of the, ice dragon, did I? Oh, that kind of sucks. Rip me. Okay, is there a Korok Seed up here somewhere? There's got to be. Gotta be one. Well, you know what? That's okay. Even if there is one, I don't care. Yeehaw! Woo! Hello, Jabrias. We meet again. Finally, we get to actually use this guy. So I wanted to cross this bridge besides, and I want to go to that island that's over there before we end up going to yonder passage. Because I'm very, very curious what's actually over here and going to go down, you know? All right, let's do this. I noticed there's lizards over here. Let's find out. Do they actually detect us when we're on a horse? Will you know that it's me when I'm riding a majestic steed? Or do you just walk up to my face too? Because you know I'm your lizard compadre. I can jump like you too. Okay, let's go hang out together, dude. Come on, guys. Let's have our lizard posse going on. You come down here too. Come on, come hang out. You all gonna come hang out? Yeah. Yeah, come on, guys. Come hang out down here. Yeah. I'm a lizard just like you guys. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. There you go, you dum-dums. Num 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 num. Delicious enemy entrails. Like, seriously, what's wrong with our character? A fishing harpoon. I found one of those off camera. They're pretty cool. Pretty useless too, but pretty cool. Like, I like it. Just because it's kind of like a spear that you can end up throwing into the ocean to catch fish, right? You can probably do that with every type of spear, but I like the fishing ones. I think that they're cool as far as the lore is concerned. Is there anything over here? There's got to be a Korok up here, right? Yep. I knew you'd be here, dude. Oh, how did you know? Look how suntanned I am. I'm red. Okay. That's 7 Korok Seeds. It's gonna be a million years before we can actually get anything else. Okay, now the real question is, are we going to be able to make it down here on one glide? I guess technically speaking, let me actually swap over to our Zora suit. We still haven't gotten to use that spin attack of the Zora suit yet. I don't know if there's any point to it, you know, like, there's barely any... Huh? There's barely any water attacks in the game, or water creatures in the game, so why would you ever... Hello? What are you doing here? Big catch, big catch. Hey! Good morning! What lovely weather we have. What are you doing? Wait, no, they're like, ah, yes, I'm catching fish. They'll sell in no time flat at the general store in Zora's Domain. Zora's Domain? Yeah, we're pretty obvious in trying to push the character over to Zora's Domain, but you already ended up defeating the Divine Beast and everything. Anyways, there's lots of rare fish to catch here, so it's a lot of fun. There is? All right. Is that the point of this area, is just to catch a bunch of fishies? Maybe? I mean, I kind of expected there to be a shrine in here. Because it just kind of makes sense that there would be, right? That hill is pretty. Okay, is there... Ooh. Well, there's our shrine, but this kind of... Like, This area, I don't know if they did this on purpose, really reminds me of A Link to the Past, because there was the, like, this would be the lake area where there was the ice temple, right? In the Link to the Past, but also really reminds me of Ocarina of Time as well, because this would have been the area where you would have used the metal boots to get to the Zora's Domain, right? Or not necessarily the Zora's Domain, but maybe the water temple itself? I don't know. In any case, Shatter the Heavens. Okay, use a bomb arrow up there, that's it. Is there some type of trick to this that I don't know? Ooh, okay, this could be interesting. Especially because if this is the case, then it's something that I didn't know we could end up doing. Is using... Did that actually break it, is the thing? Because what I'm wondering is this, like... Is momentum actually a thing? No, it isn't. Okay, so... Straight up, we would just have to be in here with... bomb arrows? I get it. So we can end up doing something like this, right? This is kind of the cheaty way of, well, not cheaty way. This is probably exactly how they want us to do it. So we do that, swap over, blammo. Okay, cool. And then we ride up this scary elevator ourselves, right? Hopefully I'm not secretly missing treasure of some kind, but I probably am. Whee! Ah! Okay. Okay. Well, that was scary. Cool at the same time, though. Eightfold blade. Oh, we've gotten one of those before. That's from the Sheikah tribe, I think. So what can we get rid of? We can get rid of the Korok leaf, because I don't care. And then is this already all the treasure there is? Like, some of these shrines, man... Some of these shrines don't have anything in them. It's just like one piece of treasure and then that's it and we're already done. I guess it's okay because at least we just got ourselves another spirit spear so easily. Well, there's probably a bunch of Koroks around here somewhere, but I want to head over to Mount Falora and Grindin Plains because I'm pretty sure there's a shrine over here, if I'm not completely mistaken, that I want to try and head for. Also, we haven't explored the top of these mountains. Generally, that's what I want to end up doing today. Even though I know I've been saying that I want to start going over here and exploring the rest of the map. And we'll get to that, folks. We will. Because I'm still very, very curious. I dropped my Korok leaf and there's a raft right here. I'm still very, very curious about the... Is that chest over there? Okay. About the bird people and what goes on with those freaks. Because I don't know what's going to end up happening with that, right? Is that... Nope, that's a bad guy. Okay, well, we'll still head over here anyways. And take care of this guy. Because, yeah, otherwise this is going to be one of these baddies. Which means we just do this. Hello? Okay, maybe not. Maybe we have to interact with it? Yeah, there we go. We have to hit him in order to actually get it to show up. Okay, cool. Well, anyways, also, we haven't done it yet, but you can use the balloons. I've messed around with it a little bit off camera. Honestly speaking, the physics of it are very, very difficult for me to understand. I mean, I guess it's self-explanatory. It's balloons. You attach it to a log and you can float into outer space. And apparently, that's what they're going to be using a lot in hard mode. Because as they kind of revealed what they're going to be doing with the hard mode, which is going to be the first downloadable content for this game, is they ended up making it so that there's going to be kind of floating platforms kind of around that you'll be able to, like, that enemies are going to be hanging out on and stuff, right? So I guess that's cool, but at the same time terrifying. Like, seriously? Because that's just... Alright. Anyways, this totally looks like there's a Korok or something over here, right? This Zora suit sure is useful, dude. Like, our stamina barely goes down when we're rocking this thing, man. Okay, you're a Korok, right? Yeah, how did you know? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like, really, dude. Anyways, that's 8. And then let's... Wait, why am I doing that? I want to swap over to our climbing suit. Let's swap over to the pink suit. Here we go. And then we can scale this mountain, no problem, because we're going to have extra stamina to climb up it, because the climb suit is so boss. Oh boy. Okay, maybe we don't have as much as I thought. We can do at least one more jump. At least one more jump, and then we should make it. Man alive, this place sure is beautiful, dude. Like, really? Okay, what is that up there now? That's something we haven't explored, because that's one of those other mountains. That's why I'm curious and want to actually travel up those today, because they always have something at the top of these mountains, whether it's a Korok, or it's a shrine, or it's just a bad guy waiting for you so that he can destroy your face. You know, a talus isn't a really common thing that they always have up here. Ooh, this area is really nice. Like, that's the thing, is these areas are like so cool and they're all near the beginning of the game, and they don't really have that much for you to do in them, unfortunately. So we don't really get to, you know, hang out here very often. Like, it's like, this is probably gonna be the first and last time that we'll hang out on top of this mountain, just because there's nothing here. You know? That smoke over there, by the way, that's the shrine that I was talking about. The only reason I know about that one, again, was because last month when my fiance was visiting, she was kind of playing over in that area a lot, and I kind of already know what we gotta do for that shrine as well. While normally I stay away from spoilers like the plague, there's certain areas where it's just kind of like, oh, okay, that's not really that bad, you know? I'm honestly surprised that there doesn't seem to be any Koroks up here. Like, unless he's hanging out right at the edge? Right? I mean, that's where the giant horse is, so we could capture another one, but, oh, another thing that we could commonly run into as well. This tree is all on its own, right? It could potentially... Nope. Oh, yep, there it is. I knew you'd be around here. I had a feeling. So if you end up... Oh... Way back a couple episodes already, folks, there was the giant peak in the Zora area, right? And when we got to the top, I just jumped off, assuming that that's how we would get a Korok. There was a tree hanging out up there, and I didn't climb it, and it probably had its own Korok like this. Oh, man. Well, that means I'm gonna have to take some time to go back over there at some point, but otherwise, we're gonna try and climb up these cliffs here. I want to get to the top of that mountain and see what's up, and then maybe we'll glide down to that shrine and see what's up with that. Generally speaking, today's episode is probably gonna be a little bit shorter because I'm kind of pressed on time today, and the last few episodes have been 45 minutes to 50 minutes of recording time. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to cut those videos down to. I mean, I haven't edited them just yet. You know, that's kind of one of the things is while I stock up a lot of my recordings with Zelda, it kind of gives me the opportunity to edit them afterwards so that I can kind of prioritize what I'm editing currently. So I've got like 2 or 3 episodes that I haven't actually edited that I actually am going to have to be editing later today so that I can have those end up going up, right? Now the other thing too, which makes sense, I just kind of find it weird, is we're still kind of in the desert area, but getting to the top of these mountains starts to get really, really cold, so I'm gonna have to be careful of that. Actually, come to think of it, let's put our fire sword on, just so that we're gonna be doing okay, even when we're in armor that is not going to end up being good for being up north. Well, up north, I mean, latitude-wise, right? But it's kind of a nice little trick that you can end up doing so that you can kind of stay in cold climates without having to swap your armor. I mean, of course, when it's like super cold like it is right now, of course, we're going to have to swap our armor very soon. But it's like the whole point is we could get away with just having one piece of gear rather than having a full set right now. But I still want to do it anyways. Oh, are you evil? Did I take a picture of you yet? Yeah, I did. Okay, you guys get out of here. Get out of here. Shoo! Shoo, you stupid puppies! Get lost! Give me your raw prime meat, which is delicious as well as healthly. Healthly? Deadly. Okay, more mushrooms, which we still don't need, but I'm in the habit of collecting them because of that stupid quest that we had a million years ago. Oh, there's gonna be something... Okay. What was that? Was that a stealth attack? He's a white one! Oh, this ain't gonna be good. Oh, this ain't gonna be good, dude. Okay, he's gone. Right, he's long gone? Yeah, he's gone. Okay, let's get out of here then. Let's just not worry about that guy. Because I still just want to climb this cliff, and the white creatures take so long to die, dude. Like, they have so much health. And it's gonna break, like, all my weapons, you know? And I don't want that. We're already low on weapons as it is. So I wonder whether or not, like, I'm guessing this is just gonna be a Korok. Because honestly speaking, it wouldn't make sense for it to be a shrine with that other one that's so nearby. Like, they don't generally put too many shrines right beside each other. Except in the starting area, they put them beside each other all over the place. And then when you get to the areas where you really need some fast travel, they don't have them. But, again, that downloadable content, this I think is a little bit controversial and a little bit stupid. But, I mean, we'll talk about that more when that DLC actually does end up arriving. Okay, I think I understand. I think. But with that downloadable content, they're going to end up having... Is it supposed to be a line of 3? Is it supposed to be a snowman? Because that's a snowball, right? I don't quite understand. Unless the point is that these are supposed to be on the edges or something. I thought it was supposed to be like in the shape of the Triforce or something. But I'm not seeing any real hints to what we're supposed to do. But anyways... The downloadable content actually gives you the ability, unless we just throw it into the, I don't get it, gives you the ability to set a fast travel point. You can only set one at a time, and honestly speaking, I think that's actually really, really stupid. They should not charge you money for something that should have already been a basic feature. Okay, so the snowballs are pointless. Whatever, unless they're secretly, that's 10. Unless there secretly is something that we're supposed to use to get to these. Okay, they're throwing the snowballs at us and actually hurting each other. Idiots! That's that shrine. What is over at this building, then? Anything important? See, this is kind of what I mean, where it's like, this would be the area where I would want a fast travel point. The top of the mountain. So that we could end up, you know, using it to kind of, like... fast travel around and kind of explore and everything, because then we could just jump off of the cliff instead of, oh, get to the fast travel point that's off of the cliff, climb back up, and then, yeah, there you go. Anyways, an ice village. That's something that this game hasn't seen yet. Read the Mountain Peaks log. First page. Okay. This is a log of my findings concerning the shrine that sleeps on a snowy Gerudo peak. Is this the one that we already got? Discovery Day 1. I came to this snowy mountain intending to find the ancient shrine that was written about in an old text. The shrine slumbers near the pedestal on a snowy Gerudo peak. Is that one that's over there, or is it talking about... I believe I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the message. Yeah, so that's gotta be that thing that's up over there. So there is something to do with these snowballs after all. I didn't know it was gonna be a shrine. That's actually really cool. Day 7. It's been 7 days since I arrived at the pedestal mentioned in the ancient text. Unfortunately, I'm eating through my food provisions more quickly than I anticipated. On a brighter note, I found an explanation to the source text that may be the key to this riddle. When the snowy mountain pedestal glows, cast a cold shadow onto its core. Can you make a snowman? Otherwise it just means us to use an ice arrow when the pedestal is glowing. I guess I could go up there. I noticed a faint glow to the pedestal for a short while each day. But how to cast a cold shadow onto its core? Seems that this calls for further research. I guess that's why there's that fire pit that's beside us. Day, I've lost count. I can feel that I'm a hair's breadth away from unlocking the secrets hidden within the pedestal. I'm certain that casting cold referred to using a specific type of shadow. What does that even mean? Casting cold, I would assume that that's, you know, using an ice ability, but what does shadow have to do with it? But I've run out of food entirely, and I doubt that I had ever the tools to do the job, whatever they might be. Ice arrows, probably. Well, anyways, I guess let's light it up, and he said it was during the day at some point, so, man, and here I was talking about how this episode wasn't going to be another big 40-minute one, but, oh, jeez. Well... I assume it has to do something to do with these things. Like, these are the pedestal, right? Otherwise, is there another area that would be a pedestal? Either it's over here or it's over there. I don't think there is anything over there though, right? But he said a Gerudo thing. It's not Gerudo. Oh, Davil Peak. Davil Peak. That's got to be it right there. Okay, let me go check this out. Maybe we're onto something here. Oh, look at that. Okay. So that's that. There's snowballs everywhere, which makes me wonder whether or not, like, do we just have to do something like this? And then we have to cast a shadow on it. I get it. So we gotta get a nice big fat snowball going on or something, right? Let me see. Is this going to actually end up getting any bigger or does it? Yep, it's getting bigger, all right. And I gotta be careful because that daytime is starting to come around, dude. Okay, let's see if we can get this as big as possible. And then I'm assuming that we have to just put it on top of one of the ice couples, right? Oh. Well, that snowball ended up just randomly breaking, so I wonder whether or not, like, I really hope that it's as simple as just using the rune, because otherwise there goes all of our snowballs. Oh man, but he said cold shadow, which makes me think that we needed to actually use one of those things. It looks like, generally speaking, we have to wait until noon though, right? Because we're looking at the shadow here. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep until noon. Because hopefully we can get the timing right. I hope that I don't have to wait for like 5 years for, you know, every time, like, sleep till morning, then wait 15 hours before it actually shows the window of opportunity. Usually this game is pretty good for, yeah, see, like, we're really, really close to it. Usually this game's pretty good as far as all of that stuff is concerned. So let's see whether or not this is gonna do it. You know, come to think of it, if it's just about us hitting it with a snowball, it might not have anything to do with the certain time of day with the sun facing this direction. Never mind, there it is. It just randomly ended up showing up. Let's hit it with ice. Did that do it? Nope. Which means that we do, in fact, have to hit it with a snowball, but there's no snowballs around, dude. So it happens at 4 p.m. and then we gotta hit it with a snowball and there's just none around. That's great. All right, well, I guess I'll just have to mark this for later and maybe grab it sometime, when I have a little bit more time, folks. Maybe we'll get at the beginning of the next episode, because otherwise, like I said, I'm pressed on time. Like, I've got things to do. So let's just go and get this shrine so that at the least we can fast travel over here and I can climb back up the mountain. We know what we gotta do is just hit that with a snowball. So we'll try and get that treasure hopefully sometime soon. I don't want to say we're gonna do it in the next episode and then not do it. So we'll see what ends up happening. But anyways, let's fly down here and take a peek at this crazy lady and her shrine. Because again, I kind of already know about this one. This person's a psychopath though, dude. Like, look at this. Man alive. Hello, crazy person. How many monsters have you killed? Who are you is the question. My name is, I'm trying to perfect the ultimate dish. Your smoke signal, you mean? Smoke signal? Oh, you mean the smoke. This is not a smoke signal. As you can plainly see, I'm in the middle of cooking. It's burning badly. I'm burning it, so then you're saying I've messed it up? Heh, I see. For some reason, no matter how hard I try to cook something wonderful, it always turns out badly. I thought up this ultimate recipe myself. Why is this happening? Teach me a recipe. Oh, I would love to. I don't mind at all. I'm sure you will be able to cook something really tasty. I mean, probably. I have recipes for a lavish meat dish, an ancient meat dish, and an ultimate survival dish. Which do you want to learn? Let's learn the lavish meat dish. Sure thing, I'll happily teach you the recipe. First, prepare the meat you want to use. I recommend either bird meat or steak meat. Then you toss in some nice fresh, or, that sounds gross. Hey, that's not nice. Cooking delicious meat and shiny ore is the best combination. How else would one truly lavish meat dish, silly? You'll get rock hard food. How did you even get that rocky anyway? She's teaching us all the bad food, like the rock hard food and the pixelated food and stuff like that. She doesn't actually have a quest, but again, I'm a little bit pressed on time, so let's get this shrine done today, folks. Bravery's Grasp. This shrine actually has a couple different combinations that you can end up doing. First of all, let's do this so that we lower everything, and then we glide on over here. Isn't that how we're supposed to? Okay, maybe that's not what we're supposed to do. I want to get that stupid treasure. Jeez Louise. Okay, so the trick is hitting that diamond thing, right? There's two, well, I only know about 2 different ways you can do it. We're gonna do it the legit way today, because as, you know, this is the shrine that I was kind of just messing around with and doing with my fiance. And as she was going through it, like, we couldn't for the life of us figure out what you were actually supposed to do to get through it, because you have to somehow keep activating that crystal to get up those stairs over on that side, but there's a big wall there, so it actually stops you from attacking it over and over, right? Now, this is where things get really, really weird, because generally speaking, the only puzzles in this game that I find very, very difficult are the ones that you don't really know what you can actually do. You've never been able to pick these things up before, so naturally, we had no idea going through this area that you could pick that up and use it to end up getting through this area, because what they want us to do is put it onto this platform, right? Can you, there we go. So they want you to put it onto this platform and then kind of just wait for it to go back and forth over and over, kind of reactivating these. So the other trick that you can do to get through this, which of course is much more complicated, is you put down 2 bombs, one on either side of the crystal without them hitting each other, because then you can activate this thing twice, get up to the next level, and then if you're at that level down one more that we were just at, you can stand on one of those little torch thingamabobs. We got all the treasure, and then you can throw a bomb over the ledge, just so. But anyways, let's grab this and call it a day. Anyways, that's gonna end up being our 6th spirit sphere, so I still gotta go and find some time to go and get ourselves probably some more stamina, maybe one more little bit of it, just so that we've got a little over 2 in case we run into anything. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sayonara, and stay epic, everybody.